cookwithjames.com, San Francisco. How's everyone doing tonight? Cheers, everyone. I'm going to make a tortilla de patatas chips. What does that mean? It's like a tortilla de patatas, which is a Spanish potato egg omelet, which is incredibly delicious, but it's made with really good potato chips. It's kind of a shortcut. And I first learned about this dish from the Spanish chef, Jose Andres. And I'm not sure if he created it. I believe he probably learned this from the great master Spanish chef, Ferran Adrià of El Bulli, because it's in Ferran, Mr. Adrià's cookbook. Look, Jose Andres potato chips fried in olive oil. And I also have these, similar, fried in olive oil with salt from Ibiza. You can get all of these at the Spanish table. And if you don't live in San Francisco, you can order all this stuff online. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make this. So it's sort of an abbreviated version of the tortilla de patatas, which you have to fry the olive or the potatoes in olive oil and all that stuff. So this is kind of a quicker version. It's not as good, but it's still really, really delicious. So what do we have here? We have potato chips. I have 6 really good eggs. And I have a whisk. And then check this out. This is a tortilla de patatas pan. Yes. Can you believe that this exists? It does. So it makes the flipping a lot easier. Can you believe that? Yes, you can buy this. You can actually buy this. All right. So what we're going to do is start to whisk the eggs together. Again, there's 6. And we're going to add the chips, the potato chips, patatas chips, as we call them in Spanish. And this is going to be amazing. The tortilla de patatas was invented, I believe, according to my Spanish adopted mother Lola, by the Gallegos, those in Galicia. Because when the potato, I'll just tell you something, when the potato was brought over to Europe from the New World, you know, America, South America, a lot of people thought that the potato was poisonous, especially you know, the French. And in fact, Maria Antoinette, I believe she used to decorate her hairpieces with the flowers from the potatoes. But it was the Spanish, particularly those in Galicia, that were smart enough to realize, oh my God, this is like something delicious. And they created this tortilla de patatas. And when you make it properly, when it's juicy or jugosa, it is the most sublime thing on earth, and you cannot stop eating it. Every country in this world has their own sort of take on eggs. You know, Japan is tamago. The Italians have the frittata, the French have their omelets, but I'm telling you, nothing is as good as a proper tortilla de patatas. Sorry, I have allergies right now. It's going off like crazy. There's just nothing better. And there's no dish more emblematic in Spain, aside from like jamón serrano, maybe croquetas, than the tortilla. All right, so let's go back to what we're doing here. We're going to do this in real time. I'm whisking these 6 eggs. And then you can see I've got patatas chips, right? From Spain. So let's open them up. Let's just do this. And I will do another video of the actual tortilla. But my God, look at these chips. All right, hold on. This is big. Let's try one. All right, so here we go. Let's put them down. Let's put them in here. All right? That's a lot. Okay, I don't think we need the other bag. So, we're gonna go ahead and kind of crunch them up like this. And they already have salt, so I'm probably not gonna add any salt to this. I'm gonna mix all these up. And you know what, I'm thinking there's more here than I thought. So I might add 2 more eggs. Let's get this all broken up, and then we'll make a decision. We'll make an informed decision. I think 2 more eggs would be good. Here we go. Look at that. Again, this is the shortcut. But, oh my God, it's going to be so good. Yeah, I'm going to get 2 more eggs. All right, bear with me. Go into my pantry. 2 more eggs. Let's do it. All right, got 2 more eggs here. Here we go. You can tell this almost looks like a proper tortilla. Now, if you were doing it with potatoes, you of course would fry them in olive oil. And it's just a little messier and takes a little longer. This is kind of like a shortcut version. But it has all the flavor of the original tortilla de patatas dish. So, all right, so 2 more eggs in there. Oh yeah, that's looking nice and jugosa, right? You can see it? Go down a little more. There we go. I might add a little salt, just because, but potato chips have salt. Okay. Wow, look at that. The longer these soak, the more things break down. And I'm thinking I'm going to open the other little bag. Look, this little bag. Jose Andres. Jose Andres, man, he's on fire. That guy's like doing all sorts of stuff. All right. That doesn't want to open. Let's force it with a knife. There we go. Let's try one. Let's try one. All right, so now we have 8 eggs in there. All right, break these down. Bear with me, this won't take long. Oh my God. Viva España. Madrid's just starting to open up right now. I know they are, I have friends there and family, and they are allowing people to go for walks between the hours of, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Those are the Spanish for you. Kind of live on different hours. Okay, you see that? Look at that. Holy moly. Now, let that sit for a minute. If you really don't want to go to this trouble, and the potato chip version is a lot easier. Hey guys, look at this. You can go get a tortilla at the Spanish table. It even says Lola. Lola's a very Spanish name. You can get this, and I think it's $12. Is it as good as the one we're gonna make? No, because it's made in advance, but it's still very tasty, and you can heat it up in a low oven and slice it up, and it's delicious as a little top or snack, or even a dinner, you know, with a green salad. You could do that. All right, so let's get the camera on this. Look at that. All right, now we're gonna move over to our burner. We're gonna take our tortilla pan, and you can do this with a normal non-stick and use a plate and just exercise huge amounts of caution, because you don't want that to fall on the floor. Trust me. All right, let's go. We're gonna move everything over here. There we go. All right, there we go. Focus on the stove. All right. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Let's have a little sip of vino. I am going to heat this pan with a little bit of oil. Yeah, we're all good. Following? Actually, I think this one is that one deeper? No, look the same. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Let's just get this going with a little bit of oil. You see my Blue Star range. Coat that with some oil. I'm going to coat this one with some oil too, so when we flip it, it doesn't get stuck. Very important. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm just learning about how to make all these videos. My hair is way too long. I do my own manicures, I guess now, but anyway, we're well on our way. Look at that. Look at that. You can see that? Oh, no. Yeah. So potato chips are not really an exact substitute for fried potatoes, but this is still really, really, really good. Muy bueno. Muy sabroso. All right, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. You can see the olive oil getting hot. And now we're going to pour our mixture in there. Now, I haven't added any onions to this. There's a lot of debate around a tortilla de patatas. Does a true tortilla de patatas have onion, cebolla, or sin cebolla? And I've always been on the fence. I'm kind of a purist. I like it without onion, but there are those people in Spain that tell me, no, James, Jaime, a tortilla without cebolla is not a tortilla. Then I watched a video from the 3 Michelin star Madrid chef, Danny Garcia, who did a tortilla without cebolla. Because he said la cebolla molesta la tortilla. It bothers it. It just kind of confuses it. And I tend to agree. I mean, I think a little bit of caramelized cebolla is nice, but I don't think you need it. So he kind of convinced me, the fact that, he's a very accomplished chef. He's like, no, don't put cebolla in tortilla. And I tend to agree because I've always made it without it. Anyway, so we don't have any in here right now. Okay, oh, that's getting really hot. That's starting to smoke, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to add a little fresh oil and let it cool down for a minute. Actually, I might just switch pans. I think that's the smarter thing to do. All right, we'll put some more oil in there. And we got this pan. So, let's go with our mix. We have, is it 8 eggs? I think it's 8 eggs. All right, let's get all this in here. Holy moly, holy moly. All right. That's all in there. And we're just going to kind of shake it around. And then we're going to take a little spatula like this so we can kind of spread it out evenly, just like a normal tortilla. And once it gets a little bit of structure, we can kind of go around the edges and form the base. And the goal here is to keep it really juicy, jugosa. So I have the heat on, basically on medium high right now. So once it gets cooking a little more, I'll kind of form the edges and then kind of look underneath, and then we can decide when it's time to flip it. And it's always important to let your tortilla rest. But man, the Spanish, they've nailed this thing. Nobody has an egg dish this good in the world, in my humble opinion. All right, so we're gonna go around, starting to form a crust, you can see. And we'll just let that go for a little while. Happy to field questions. Of course, I'm not live right now. But hey, tomorrow night, I am doing at 5 p.m. It's Thursday, May 7th. I'm doing my first live stream on Chef's Feed. I'm doing a carbonara demo class. So if you're curious about it, you can find it on my Instagram or go to Chef's Feed and look on experiences. It's only $10 to sign up. And we'll drink some wine virtually and hang out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is cooking nicely. So just bear with me. I don't want to make this a really long video. I tried doing 2 separate video snippets and trying to combine them with iMovie, and it didn't work. It was all like greened out. If anyone knows what I'm doing wrong, please reach out to me, because I'm pretty good technologically, but I'm like frustrated. All right. You can see I have a Blue Star range. Love this range. If any of you are lucky enough to be find a new home or a remodel, Blue Star, best range for the home kitchen, hands down. If you don't want to do Blue Star, I recommend Thermador. I like Thermador a lot. Okay, so this is kind of coming together. Oh, this is going to be good. All right, let's get this hot again. I want to get this a little more browned. It's a lot of liquid. This is going to be amazing. Oh, my Spanish friends will be envious. Okay, you can see I'm moving the spatula just around the edges. And it's starting to brown. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to go too aggressive. And we're going to flip this in a moment. We're going to take our time. We're going to take your time with the tortilla. We're not going to rush. Oh, you can see I have an artichoke over here. Beautiful from Jacobi Farm. So I'm having my dinner after this. This is not for me, unfortunately. It's for a friend that requested it. And I'm actually having the first of the season wild king salmon. Hook and line caught from Santa Cruz, threw water at the table. I went down to the pier and picked it up. And I'm really excited about that. Okay, this is browning a little bit. Okay, a little more. We want to have it enough integrity to be able to flip it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think we're there. Okay. I think we're there. Now, if you were doing this with a plate, I always do it over the sink because I always get super nervioso. Nervous. You have to have the right plate, and it just takes some practice. But we have the tortilla pan, so we're like totally fine. So, what are we going to do? We're going to lock this pan. It's got some oil in it so it doesn't stick. You want to make sure you oil the second side, otherwise I've had it come out. Oh, it's a disaster. All right, so we're going to hook this together. And you ready? Everybody ready? All right, count 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We have our tortilla. It almost looks like an actual, holy crap, this turned out really well. So we're going to cook this a little more. Still keep it nice and juicy. It's just kind of jiggling around. And you know, some people like flip it multiple times. You know, if you want to do that, you can, but it's not necessary. Just save yourself some stress and just flip it once. Flip it again if you want, but some people flip it 3 or 4 times. I don't think it's necessary. So, what I'm going to do is just cook it for another, I'm going to turn off the heat now, another minute or so, and then we'll put it on a plate. And what I like to do is I let it cool a little bit, but I cover it with plastic on the plate so that it doesn't dry out, and it keeps the moisture inside, so it's really good. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna turn our camera. Holy moly, look at this beautiful dish. I'd actually like to eat this for dinner, but it's destined for somebody else, which is fine. Okay, let me get a plate out. Here we go, guys. Plate out. One of our large Apilco plates from Williams-Sonoma. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I think you're ready. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this out. Here we go. Tortilla de patatas chips. All right. Mamma mia. You want this to cool for at least 30 minutes. It's almost better room temperature. You can serve it even chilled. All right, guys. Thanks for watching my tortilla the patatas chip video. I will do an actual tortilla de patatas video soon. It's a little more work. But check out my Chef's Feed Carbonara tomorrow. We're going to do it live. So who knows what can go wrong? Let's just go for it. Thank you so much. Cheers, everyone.